My name is Dr. Isaac Newton Kinity. I was born in Kenya and brought up in Kenya. But in 1998, I fled Kenya following so many attempts to my life. In Kenya, I was the Secretary General of the Kenya Civil Servants Union, fighting for the rights of the civil servants and fighting corruption, which was very rampant at the time. Corruption in Kenya is a hindrance to all kinds of developments. It's a cause of all the suffering in Kenya. And administration after administration, none of them has been able to get rid of corruption. So following several calls and several requests by Kenyans to vie for President of Kenya, on 7th of March 2026, I declared to run for presidency in the 2027 elections. During the declaration, I vowed to end corruption in 2 years. And I promised to reduce unemployment by 40% in 2 years. I also promised to reduce the high cost of living by 40% in 2 years. And in 4 years, I promised there'll be no outcry of high cost of living, and there'll be no outcry of the high rate of unemployment in Kenya. In 4 years, I promised there'll be affordable health care for all Kenyans. And 4 years, I promised there'll be no fees to be paid by any student in Kenya going to high school. And there'll be elimination of school fees to the families or the poor people in Kenya, in the universities. At the same time, I promise there will be a kit that will take care of orphans, widows without employment, single mothers without employment, the disabled, and the elderly without any support. But one thing that I want to plead with the Kenyan people. In Kenya, the opposition office provided by the Constitution has got a composition of the same kind of people as those in governance. Corrupt politicians have occupied the 2 offices. And you find that when those in governance are dismissed from their employment through election, they go to the opposition. And those in opposition go to run the government. Vice versa, in the election that follows, it also goes the same. So, there are no clean people, both in the opposition and in the government, because they are all looters of public cartels. These are the same group of people who occupy the 2 offices, the governance and the opposition. And with this particular trend, it appears there will be no end to suffering of the Kenyan people. And that's why I come in and say, I will end corruption in just 2 years. And then we stop the recycling of corrupt politicians in government and in opposition, so that Kenyans can live happily and comfortably. Thanks, Kenyans. May God bless our country, Kenya, and may God bless our people of Kenya. Thank you.